Welcome to Blunt Talk Podcast with host and best-selling author Gino Arcaro. Blunt Talk Podcast is sponsored by X Fitness and Jordan Publications, publisher of Gino Arcaro's book, Soul of a Lifter. To reach your personal best, buy Gino's book, Soul of a Lifter, at Amazon.com or GinoArcaro.com.
Expect no return, ladies and gentlemen. Let me repeat that. Expect no return. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Blunt Talk Podcast. We're broadcasting today from the third floor of my gym, X Fitness, Welland, Ontario, Canada. X Fitness is committed to lift in mind, body, and soul, and to the celebration of good inspirational news only. Our mission statement to lift is a matter of life and death. For the past 43 years, I have coached and taught over 25,000 students and athletes and adults. Depression, sadness, all of it is serious. It's life-threatening. It's all around us. I have seen incredible athletic and academic performance starting from scratch, people who have changed their lives, but I've also seen incredible waste of potential. That's why our mission statement is to lift. It's not to impress you or anyone else on Facebook or Instagram. It's my calling. I'm trying to prevent wasted potential that I have lived through people on my teams for the past 40 years. I don't want to go through the heartbreak anymore. Today's podcast is a blast. A shorter 5-minute version consisting of a motivational speech, top 1,000 workout song of the day, and no guest. Here's real life lesson number 3074 that I've taught football players for 40 years and college law enforcement students for 2 decades. Expect no return. The number 2 cause of your stress is focusing on approval from those who don't approve of anything but themselves. Over 90% will approve of you as long as you think the same as they do, act the same as they do, and never, ever do anything different or original. Over 90% will never approve of you if you are different, because difference causes fear. Difference scares people. Difference makes you unwelcome until they need you. I have to repeat that. Difference makes you unwelcome until they need you. When they need you, your popularity soars. When they need you, your approval ratings soar. Until that time, you are going to suffer disapproval. Stress is eliminated when you follow your heart and lift, even when they don't lift you back. That's worth repeating. Stress is eliminated from your life, from your body, from your mind, when you follow your heart and you lift, even when they don't lift you back. The biggest mistake you can make is waiting for an external return on your investment for lifting others. When you expect absolutely nothing in return, you have liberated your soul by freeing it of the stress of expecting to receive the same as you gave. Never, ever, ever be defined by opinions. Ever! Be defined only by hardcore evidence. True approval is based on what you prove by actions, not by baseless opinions of those who are incapable of seeing beyond themselves. Top 1,000 workout song of the day, Hero of the Day by Metallica from the iconic album S&M, which stands for Symphony and Metal, released in 1999. Year 30 of my 49-year workout streak. Hero of the Day and the entire album S&M are masterpieces. Hero of the Day is $1.29 on iTunes. Guaranteed to lift. 100% fact. You hear it once, and you'll put it on your workout song list forever. You will not work out without it.
Reach your personal best. Build your team's best. Buy Gino Arcaro's book, Soul of a Lifter, available in softcover or ebook at Amazon.com.
Bad food, bad mood. It's Christmas party season. My number one opponent during 40 seasons of coaching football was not the other team. I coached in the absolute worst football poverty known to mankind. I loved it. I'm not complaining about it. I loved it. It's what made me feel alive. The worst. I coached the least. But the other teams, they were not my number one opponent. The rich teams, they didn't scare me. The rich teams, they weren't our enemy. My number one opponent was binging. Binge eating, binge drinking, especially during the Christmas season. Look, I'm not a prude. I don't scold people. I really don't. I'm not scolding you either, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to make a point about who my number one opponent was coaching football. Coaching football, even though I never made a penny, not a dollar off of it, it was my livelihood for 40 years. I lived for it. Therefore, it's my livelihood. I'm not going to watch people piss away my livelihood, especially when I'm trying to make people better. My whole coaching objective was to make other people better. Not one moment did I do it for myself. I did it to lift other people's souls. My players, I love them, but if they think that I was going to tolerate self-sabotage, they were wrong. It's hard enough to win, ladies and gentlemen, at anything. It's hard to win at anything, on any field, in any field. Winning a football game is no different. Just winning one football game is brutally hard. I found that out in my rookie season in 1984, my rookie head coaching season. We never won one game. We got slaughtered, and I made a pledge never to let that happen again. Winning one football game is brutally hard. Winning 10 in a row in 1 year and winning an undefeated championship like we did in 1985 is brutally hard. I don't need my players committing self-sabotage to make it more difficult. So I had a zero tolerance policy. You can go to your parties, but you're not going to drink. No eating junk. Why? Because I love them. It was an expression of love. Research showed that every time you binge, you get drunk and get hungover, you just wasted 3 weeks of workouts. 3 weeks you went backwards. I'm not going to let that happen. What kind of a coach do you think would let that happen? What's my point? Last night, Sunday night, 2 weeks before Christmas, I had 2 workouts with my women's lifting team separately. One woman at 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, 2 weeks before Christmas, and another one at 9 o'clock, 2 weeks before Christmas. People are out partying, drinking, eating, getting hammered. My first workout with one of my women's lifting team members, a very strong woman. 42 minutes and 37 seconds personal best. Legs and arms. 49, 19, 14. That's how many sets she did. That's how many sets we did together. Man, it was hard to do, but it was worth it. What a wicked pump. What an incredible pump. And she's only been working out just over 2 years. At 9 o'clock, my other women's lifting team member, she ran sprints and stairs for 30 minutes. You had to see it. You had to see it to believe it. 2 weeks before Christmas on a Sunday night. Here's my point. They needed it. They didn't want it. They needed it. Check out my podcast from a couple of days ago. They needed it. When you need something, you'll make a performance demand and you will supply it. The X-Fitness workout system, both of them follow it religiously, and they have made incredible gains in 2 years and less. If you want to get in the best shape of your life, you want to change your mindset, you want to change your body set, call me. I will change your entire life. I will turn you into a high-performance athlete at any age. Guaranteed, 100% fact. What's the X Fitness workout system? Contact me. I'll explain it. I'll coach you through it. I'll work out with you. Blunt Talk Podcast is on a mission to reach and lift all 7 billion humans on planet Earth. All 7 billion humans on planet Earth. In just 3 years, Blunt Talk Podcast has reached just over 45,000 listeners in 83 countries. And we're very proud and very thankful and very grateful. But that's a tiny fraction. That's just a fraction of 7 billion. It's not even close. A lot of people would probably tell me, you know what, it's time to pack it up. Your ratings are low. Your approval ratings are low. Find something else to do. You hear me say this every single episode. Do not quit. It's a process. Getting in shape is a process. Winning football games is a process. Making your business profitable is a process. Don't ever quit at the beginning of a process. Ever. Never. We will never quit Blunt Talk Podcast. Ever. Please continue sending your comments and questions to podcast@ginoarcaro.com. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. So much love to our worldwide audience. Blessings and all good things. Peace.
Don't waste your potential. Don't waste your team's potential. Buy Soul of a Lifter now.